What's up, everybody? Today is day 25, and I am streaming the development of Content King. And so sometimes I will go off stream, not off stream, but change my screen just because sometimes we are doing environment variables deployment stuff on the server, which exposes secrets and all that. So sometimes you'll see me doing that, but um, yeah. So as you can see, that was a demonstration right there of me doing that. Now the thing is, this stream is special because I've been doing this for about a month, and a company called Surge XYZ has reached out to me to share my stream URL, and this would be a paid thing. So I went ahead. I was a bit skeptical at first, but I went ahead and did it. And I am streaming today on part of this stream, or this stream is actually going towards that cause. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my stream link now so people can see. I just want to update them as well that I'm live. So yeah, I'm live now. So yeah, so I'm live, and this is crazy. I didn't really expect this to happen, that people are gonna be paying me for just 30 views, but such is life, right? So right now I am working on deploying this app, Content King, just the front end, just so that I can, have something to show for. And yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. It's being deployed on Coolify. Coolify is what I use to deploy apps, multiple apps. And so let's get straight into it. So what I'm on right now, I want to make sure, actually I am not gonna expose anything, so just give me a second. All right, so we're good. So I got this Content King going. Now I got two repos going at the same time, so I'll bring those over. Let's see, Content King, and so that's Content King and Content King 1, right? These are the two projects, and I'm just gonna minimize the other ones. So Content King, right, and Content King 1. So what I'm working on with these guys, one guy I'm working on like text animation, and the other guy I'm working on AI features, video editing features, stuff like that. So let me just show you a little bit of background where we're at with the app. So right now we got Content Studio. You can bring in YouTube videos, you can enter URLs and they'll come here, and then you can clip them up. So I can take in and out points and just clip this right in and out. Oh, that's not a pleasant experience. Gotta fix that. But yeah, let's see if I can go here. Yeah, so yeah, anyways, you can clip. Essentially, you can clip content. That's the goal. Okay, so I guess I gotta play it. All right, so as you can see, I'm clipping all these content, right? This is a 5-minute So let's click it now, and what you'll see is a 5-minute video. So if I click play, it should take this. All right, so yeah, so you know, I don't know. Okay, so that is actually okay. So yeah, I mean, let's go here. I think I have to exit out of this. So let's take another part, and yeah, I can now, let's say I'm gonna clip this. That's 9 minutes. So you see 9 minutes, right? So I click it, and you'll see actually just a 9-minute playing here. The seeker is just gonna be 9 minutes long, as you can see. It's pretty cool, right? And then yeah, so now I can actually download these. I can send it to my projects and do all sorts of stuff with that. Yeah, so let's just download this small clip. Actually, I should have done that. Let's click download and add, and it should take me. I never tested clicking download and then download and add at the same time. I should probably fix that, but okay, so it's working, and then it creates proxy files because these videos can be 1080p and whatnot. See, it should have, yeah, so I gotta fix a couple things. So then I go to my project, untitled project, and you see it's here, the 1-second video that I downloaded. So yeah, so now, and I just want to show you other parts of this app. So for example, here's me and my cabriolet, right? And you know, no one wants to, you know, spend 10 seconds, 15 seconds watching that the top of the BMW go down, right? The hood. But yeah, so as you can see, I can just speed it up like that. So yeah, this took me such a long time to make this timeline editor. The scrubber was lagging. I you know, started with the wrong tech stack, like MP4 video, because the initial plan of this app was to just make something where I can make course videos with AI script test. Let me see if it's gonna work. Or let's give it a proper script. Let's see, give me a 100-word script on vibe coding with Claude Code. All right, so I'm taking this and I'm gonna put it here, and it's not gonna be good because, I mean, it's gonna be decent. Let's see if it works though. Yeah, so you see I have this clip. It's probably, I can even double click and edit the transcript. And so I can actually plan out a whole video with just transcript clips, which is something I wanted in this app. So once I have transcript clips, and the size of these clips, see how it's about 50 something seconds. The size of this is dependent on the number of words and on average how long it would take someone to say these words. So it seems like it's not working good. This, I should know, okay. Let's see.
Odd coding.
Bro.
And more about staying in Vibe coding with Claude Code is less about writing perfect syntax and more about staying in creative flow. Instead of stopping to Google errors or structure every function up front, you describe intent, iterate quick.
So you can see, right, TTS is working. So while so that's the kind of like the plan. It's like you can record your screen, different regions of screens, and then on top of this voice.
Vibe coding with Claude Claude Code is...
And the other part to this project is creating a bunch of text animations. So vibe coding with Claude Code, vibe coding with, and then logo of Claude Code. That would be like, the ideal thing for this. But yeah, so that's something else to kind of think about. So that is something I'm working on, just adding lots of various text and all that. And yeah, so, like one thing I gotta, say in this stream, like basically Search just opened early access to their discovery platform. This is a platform where you can vibe code your product, stream your builds, and compete for funding, including a potential token launch. Here's what you tell. So yeah, like Search just dropped early access to their beta like an hour ago. They're only letting in people who comment search world order on their official Twitter. This is your chance to be one of the first builders on the platform right now. The only projects on Search were handpicked, and most are hackathon winners from Google, Gemini, AWS. If you go create your project profile during this early access window, your project sits right next to those top tier teams. So when the full platform launches and real traffic starts flowing in, you're already there with maximum visibility. All you have to do is make a profile, start streaming your builds, and the community votes on who gets funded. Top projects get up to $100,000 and can launch their own token. No judges, no panels, just community votes. This is literally the earliest you can get in. Go comment search world order on Surge's Twitter and get access now. So, there's the spiel, right? But let's get back into it. But honestly though, I'm grateful because I just have like 33 subscribers and these guys found me probably because I'm posting every day and they just saw upload date, filter by upload date. But I'm grateful because and it seems like a great platform. Like Surge seems like a great platform. I think it's for getting funded and stuff like that, like if you're working on projects. So it's interesting. I will be uploading more projects, right? This is just one of many that I'm working on. So this is very cool. And it's really cool. That's all I can say. Like this is awesome. So yeah, let me just keep going with the project. So the purpose of this app is to build something that I can make scalable content with, right? For all the apps that I am launching. So with that being said, like the main thing to focus on right now is let's just go into code and talk about it, right? Let me just make sure my terminals are good. I'm not exposing anything in any of the terminals. So we should be good for this one. I got like 4 terminals here. So I can show you what's going on there. And this one I want to make sure as well we're good. Yeah, it's all good. All right. So I heard the, read file. So the only thing I use it for, as you can see, I've been working on this project from August 29th, 2025. Then I took a break for like 6 months and I got back into it. And yeah, like February 26th, so about a month and a few days, 5 weeks ago, I actually started going in with this project. And last week I had a breakthrough with this project because the scrubber was not good. The scrubber was lagging and bunch of stuff. finally I decided to use web codec, and yeah.
Did you know the new Google VO3?
So I'm bringing in content, see? So Content Studio, I can bring in content from TikTok, Instagram, Loom, and YouTube for now. I could do X and all that later on, but for now, these are the platforms I'm choosing. Bringing in content from TikTok, I can then send it to my project. See, it's already there. So then once I go to my project, now comes making scalable content. So first I worked on a library, right? So let me show you the library. So this is where all my files should be in for all my projects, and even, yeah. And I should also have sequences here, but anyways, that's later. So once I got all my files, then it's about going to the editor, the project, and then having sequences here. So one thing I see here, new, and then you can also do new here. Auto reframe, what's this? Let me ask, what's going on? Why do we have 6 options and a category of auto reframe? What does that do? That's another app I made, just, Whisper Flow, Super Whisper, those companies. Just made my own with Whisper open source model, and just labeled it after on puzzle. The only great thing I like about this, I added to this, is this, like short codes. So this allows me to just enter email password, and not an email password, like test email password, and just ready-made prompts that I have. So that's kind of like what I like about that. So yeah, let me see if I can bring this here. But I wonder, yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, so I got a bunch of, so as you can see here, I'm gonna bring this over. These are all the short codes I have, and I'm gonna add more to it. So context is this for VS Code. And then there's global context as well. So yeah, that's how that works. It's pretty neat. The top 3 creates a blank sequence, and then the bottom 3 create the sequence and use AI. Let me just, yeah. And what? And use AI to automatically reframe your clips. It detects, oh, okay, interesting. Really? Does that work? Let me test that out. I think I built that a while ago, but I don't know if it works. Let's see. Let's put that to test. How do I test it? Short answer. All right, so what's going on? I clicked it, but nothing happened. So you see there's an error. All right, let me just take a screenshot. I think I have to delete these, and then what's going on here? Why do I see that? That's not good. So let me see, let's try here. Okay, it's not there anymore. That's interesting. That was weird. Okay, let me add this guy and then do, wow, it's actually analyzing. Holy cow. All right, so it's probably found an error. So you can easily click delete. Is it gonna actually delete it? Let me try something. Bro, it's not this. I gotta get rid of this because now we have sequences. Whoa. You can have multiple same. See, right now it's not letting me create another landscape sequence, which is not good. Like, so what? Now what? I can't create any more sequences? That's not good. I noticed another issue where when I create a new sequence, it doesn't let me create the same sequence again. And so I can only have 3 or 4 sequences max. Once I create those, I can create more sequences like Adobe Premiere Pro. All right, so yeah, so it's doing its thing. Let me just wait. Did it? Okay. All right, so it's. I think it fixed. Did it fix the other issue? Why? Why is that by design? Okay, let me see. Bro, let me find and remove that restriction. Okay, good. Now I can. Okay, so now I can create multiple sequences. Let's test it out. Sequences, new TikTok, new. No. I chose a new sequence, TikTok, and then TikTok is not in the list anymore. Do you need to restart the app? Let's see what it says. Meanwhile, let's use Claude to create a good LinkedIn post. So right now, fixed now. All aspect ratios should now. Okay, let me see. Here we go. Great. But you see, it's so easy to delete a sequence. You make it so easy to delete a sequence. Just hitting the delete icon, I can delete a sequence that have so many clips potentially. So I think we need to add like a nice modal that says, are you sure you want to delete? Something like that. And even then, it should probably do a soft delete. Tell me what you understand. Don't start coding. Confirm with me first. I like to add this, so tell me what you understand. Don't start coding. So I'm going to actually add this to Speakify. So I'm going to do short code. Yeah, it's already there. Okay. DNCD, don't code. Yeah, so that's really cool, right? Okay, what I understand, confirmation modal before deleting a sequence. Show, are you sure you want to delete? Solve it. Don't permanently destroy the sequence. Move it to a deleted state so it can be restored, similar to how assets go to deleted. But for yeah. There we go. So what it's gonna do now, it's gonna give me a confirmation modal, because right now I can just delete this and it'll just delete. But imagine I had all these clips edited and all I did was just click delete, which is not good, right? Imagine what was that? Oh, duplicate. I don't think I want a duplicate button. What's this? Yeah, this is not good. I gotta fix that. I don't think I need number of clips. This is kind of redundant. I think just having this is enough. This, the resolution, the number of clips. Why do I need that? Just duration. Sorry, the resolution and duration is enough, I think, and don't need the duplicate button here, and I don't know what this does. Insert as clip at playhead. I don't think let me see. I don't know. That one is a little bit tough. That one's a little bit tough, but I'm on this one. Let me see if I can, what happens if I see, well, bro, what happened? Doesn't even come here. So I go here, doesn't come there, doesn't come anywhere. So I gotta fix that too. Bro, I thought you were already building it. Yes. Okay, while this guy's working on this bit, I want to work on the caption with this guy. Okay, it's fine. Run the app again. I'm just gonna switch the window in case it does some confidential stuff. Okay, so it's building it. I gotta be careful because last week I almost ran out of my Opus usage. So yeah, I'm already at 5%, and it got reset today. So I gotta be very careful about my usage. Okay, Sonnet. Okay, good. So right now what I did was I have Opus planning and Sonnet building. These 4 things. So, because as you can see here, just gonna bring that over here. Yeah, like you can see already today is Friday. It got reset today at 7 a.m. and already I'm at 5% and I barely coded today. So you can imagine, like, I got 1 week to use this. So it's not good. So yeah, I need to fix that. Meanwhile, Sonnet agent building. Okay, it's doing that. It's gonna notify me when it's done. Okay, this guy's running the server. Where's the app? There we go. And how do I know this is agent 1? It's this button right here. So this one, you can see Remix AI, and this one is Remix AI 1. Remix AI, the way it works is I would send content on Telegram, on a Telegram channel, which then sends it into this. But I am kind of consolidating the two. So I need to kind of work on that. That's maybe a agent 2 can do that, or agent 3. So this is agent 1, and then we got agent 2 who ran the app. Give me 10 bullet points of what's been done so far. I just want to hide some stuff there, so just giving it a random prompt there. But here, Sonnet, okay, still building. Where are we at? Should we use team tool? Bunch of sonnets. Screen recording, okay, it's done it. Yeah, so screen recording, source picker, that's done. So record button opens modal, showing all screens. So let me show you that with thumbnails. Pick which one to record. All right, let's go here. Record. Let me see. Bro, what the hell happened? Just closed on me. I just clicked record and the entire app just closed. I was trying to record a screen. It might run it again, might expose some stuff. So it's still working, fixing a TSR. Let me wait for it to complete before launching more agents. What feature do you want me to build next? I can plan them while waiting. I mean, kind of wanted you to build all those 4 with different agents if possible. All right, so while that's happening, this guy's fixing some stuff. All right, it's gonna load the app again probably, so let me just hide that. Those 4, okay, they're tightly coupled. All right, fine. That touch different files. Okay, let me see. What else can we do where it can touch a different? Okay, let me test the screen recording here. There we go. Region. Oh, it's making me select a region. All right, that's cool. Now, one thing I just noticed, it's a bug. I'm choosing I click region on monitor 1, but it's asking me to choose a region in monitor 2. See, that's the issue. Okay, so let me prompt that to this guy. Okay, recording works now, but the issue is when I select the region feature, it's asking me to choose a region in monitor 2, but I click region inside the monitor 1 option. But when I click region in monitor 2 option, it's asking me to choose a region in my main monitor. So not the one where it's not the monitor 2. You understand? All right, so I set it here. I'm going to do DNCD. So the monitor swapped. Exactly. Yeah, fix it. Committed, bro. Don't commit until I test things. Okay, now let's try to delete the sequence. You gotta run the app first. Run the app. Also fix the same issue in the toolbar handler where it positions the overlay and toolbar. The toolbar also uses display index to find the display. I need to change, okay, it's fixing that stuff. All right, let's see what my guy is doing at Claude. They found me because I'm live streaming every single day. So they probably found me on YouTube and reached out to me. That's how the deal got started. They paid me in advance. Per stream, they're gonna pay me a certain amount. And yeah, I guess maybe talk about Surge, the company. All right, so the app is running. And what am I gonna test here? Is it, confirmation modal. All right, so we got these sequences. Let's do TikTok, delete. I mean, if it's empty, then yeah, but it's good. If a sequence is empty and I want to delete it, then I don't think you need to show a modal, or we should do a soft delete for those because it's an empty sequence. It's just gonna pollute things. All right. It's like exposing some server IP, so I don't want to show that. So that's why I'm prompting in the other window. But yeah, I mean, it's not just clip count though. It's not just clip count. What if clip count is 0, but then there's audio files in there? That's the other issue, like assets. I think I found an issue here. Oh yeah, I can't add audio. I can't add anything, I think, in this. Yeah, I can't add anything. Gotta fix that. All right, check both clips and tracks for any content. The sequence has 0 clips. Okay. All right, so while that's happening, all right, I can bring that over now. And this guy is gonna run the app again. All right, region is good. Let's check it out. Record. App shut down when I click record. All right, so what we got, yeah, what about, what if there are text clips, or transcript clips? We have various types of clips in this app. You're right. Clips include video, audio, text. All right, okay. Catches all. Okay, cool. Bro, these guys are so joke. Oh my god. All right, all right. I'm just posting something on LinkedIn about this stream and Surge. Been live streaming on YouTube every day, and Surge XYZ found me and reached out. They are a Web3 startup launchpad. Builders raised capital through token launches instead of pitching VCs. They brought me on as a paid partner to stream on their platform during beta. Live now. All right, so got that going. All right, so let me test this. It's a small thing. I think this is like relatively a small thing. It's not really gonna bring much value, but okay, MT1 gets deleted. All right, now let's clean it up. All right, maybe you want to use Sonnet agents for this, or Opus to plan and Sonnet agents to execute. But when I create a sequence and I'm in it, I select it, then I go to assets and I try to add assets into that sequence. It doesn't work. Like, it doesn't let me add assets. And also the sequence card, I wanna improve it. Ah, damn it. See, that's the thing about Speakify. I think I need to fix that. Like, see, if I press escape now, it's gonna close the app. So I don't know, like, I'm a bit conflicted about that. I don't know if I wanna fix that, but let me just do a screenshot first. So the card here for sequence, I don't want to show 9:16 aspect ratio, just a resolution 1080 by 1920. That should stay, not the aspect ratio. Also, number of clips is not needed, so just duration is fine as well. Resolution and duration. And remove the clone button and edit pencil icon. Just if I double click on the title, it should let me edit the title, similar to how we have it in Content Studio spreadsheet tab, I believe. And another issue I'm facing right now is when I choose a sequence, I try to bring assets into that sequence, but it doesn't let me. Do you want to use, actually let me do, what was it, this one? See, you want to plan it with Opus for a Sonnet sub or multiple Sonnet sub agents. I love this feature. All right, so that's good. Let it do its thing there. Meanwhile, I got the other VS Code. The theory, try recording now. The recording region feature, let's see if it's gonna fix. Let's go open up a project. And then let's do record. Yeah, app crashed again. do a deep dive, maybe research online how to fix this. You've been trying for the last 2-3 times, you're not making it happen. Are you using Opus? Use the best model you can to get this resolved, but search online if you don't find a solution. We had this fixed 2 to 3, maybe 5 commits ago, but now it's not working. I have crashed again. Do a deep dive. Alright, so it's gonna do some Alright, saw an agent working on these two, will notify when done. Okay, while you're gonna do that, so it's gonna fix that. So I wanna work on text, that's one. Another thing I wanna work on, let's see if I can, let's see what this guy's video looks like.
Did you know the new Google VO3 update allows you to make hyper-realistic UGC avatars in seconds with a simple prompt? Let me show you exactly how this works. Our Google VO3 update allows you know the new Google VO3.
Alright, I'm gonna make this kind of text, and also, why do I see this? In video preview, why do I see the video preview, but behind it on the right side, video preview, click record to begin? That doesn't look good. Can you remove that? Also, we need the video preview to be a bit symmetrical, like the right side seems like there's more margin than the left side. Let me also do video preview, click record to begin. All right, let me see what's going on here. Video preview on the right side. There's likely the screen recording placeholder that should be hidden when there's already a video playing. That right? The preview area has uneven margins. All right, let me do sequence hard cleanup is good. Both tasks done. Alright, so it's gonna do that. The preview fix agent is running, okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, so this guy, let me do the screen recording. Let's see if it's gonna work now. Nope, still doesn't work. It was just working with the monitors swapping the only issue. Still, I'm just gonna say still doesn't work, app crashes. So the other agent, like he's trying to fix the record, like the app crashing when I click record. Same crash that is happening. You want to research this online first. So that's another trick I do. When it fails to build the thing I wanted to build, I just ask it to research online the specific issue, and then I don't know, 6 to 8 times out of 10, it does find the right solution and goes ahead and fixes it. So this is a powerful tool that I use. So hell tired today. I'm in Marrakesh right now, so it's like 12 a.m. But tomorrow, definitely gonna be doing it early. SpaceX targets over 2 trillion valuation for upcoming. Damn, bro. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Is it gonna work? Ooh. Hey, it's working. Can I edit the... I can't edit it. Okay, let's do record. Select a region. Ideally, this is what I wanna record. Start recording. Okay, nice, it's working now. All right. Let's see if it's gonna play. Yeah, so it does play. Recordings get added. Amazing, right? But there's no thumbnails. Wait. Before you push, I see an issue. Screen recording doesn't have thumbs. Wait, but if I remove it and add it again, I think it's gonna have it. You see? When I stop recording screen, the clip gets added to the timeline right away, but then I see no thumbnails. But then when I remove it from the timeline and add it again from the asset panel, then I see thumbnails. All right, so this is like, you know, I want to be able to make videos of just this area. You could do it with Loom, but you know, I want to, well, Loom actually doesn't let you do, it limits you. Like you have to do at least 250 by 250. But this app, you can do like this much. So ideally, I have another app where I'm making bunch of front end stuff with Tailwind, like animations and stuff. So I want to be able to record those animations and just slap them on. So that's part of the reason why I made this. I think I also want a screenshot tool. Oh, let me see. If I bring this in, does it work? Can I just bring this in? No, it doesn't work. I can't. Okay, let me just do this one then. So I can bring it in here, then I can maybe bring it in. Oh, I can't. That's interesting. Oh, but now, what's going on here? Probably can't bring in screenshots or PNGs. It's another issue. Why isn't it there anymore? Okay. Bro, why'd you push? So it's to test it. All right, let's test it out. Don't push until I confirm test. All right, let's go here. Bro, why doesn't it, can't go to any other, what the heck? All right, what was the issue? I take a screenshot on my Mac and I drag it into the timeline. It doesn't get added to the timeline. I drag it into the assets panel. It does go there, but then from the assets panel, I try to bring it to the timeline. It doesn't come to the timeline. All right, let's stop recording. There we go. It's good, but the only thing here, I need to fix that. The other fix is good. The thumbnails show up right away, but I think in the entire app, we need to resolve this situation where clips get added to V1 by default, but V1 may have clips at like 5 second to 10 second and then 12 second to 30 second. But then the new clip that gets added, it covers them and goes on top of them and basically makes them invisible or hides them. How should we address this? What options you got for me? Do some research online and tell me how other companies deal with this. Run a research sub-agent Opus model while you stay as orchestrator. Double click an image from the assets panel. It should add a 5-second clip. Note the preview won't render images yet since the webcam only video files. That would need a separate image rendering path, but at least this, what? Bro, kidding me, right? Oh my god, I need whatever I put in the timeline to show up in the preview. Are you kidding me? How should we address this? How do other companies address this? Guys, like, don't worry about my spelling because I know Claude is just gonna know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is like crazy. Research is back. Here's a summary on clip overlap, override by default, pro behavior, new clip replaces what's underneath, Final Cut Pro, magnetic timeline, clips auto shift, right, no overlaps possible. Yeah, I think append to end of timeline is good. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Let's do that. Every NLE supports images on timeline. They render as a still from Premiere. The fix is straightforward. Okay, an image file. Okay, the two things. Yeah. Perfect. I just set it to do one thing, but it went ahead and do both things. It just like, I was gonna say yes to that, but it just knew. That's like super smart. It's crazy. All right, so let it do that. Meanwhile, all right, I did my LinkedIn post, so we should be good. Screen record is working. Let me see the sequence. I don't know if it's here. I don't think it's here. Okay, that's Content King 1 was preview, fix agent. Is it fixed? Let's see. Oh, that's good. That's neat. And yeah, I don't think we see that preview thing anymore, which is good. Where can I add the sequences though? Like, can I add things to a sequence? That's my main question. Not in here. What about here? Download an image from the asset panel. It should have a 5-second clip on the timeline. All right, so that is good. Content King preview placeholder only shows for empty sequences, and the canvas is centered properly now. Okay, yeah, that's good. Where's the one who's working on being able to? Did you already work on being able to add assets to different sequences? Because right now I can't do that. Yeah, it's doing its thing. I feel like, yeah, sometimes when two agents are working, I want to combine the work and then do the separate features again. Now fix the same issue in. Okay, it's fixing it here. All right, so it's working on that. No fix add video with audio. Audio tracks not filtered by sequence. Let me fix. All right. Both fixes done. Whoa. Preview placeholder only shows for empty sequences. What? Preview play. What's that? Preview placeholder only. Oh, I see. Okay. Hot reload, all clip functions, okay. What is this? Restart, okay. Now let's go into while it's doing that, let me add something. Yeah, great. Command S. Should we do autosave functionality on this app, or should we do command save shortcut, or both, or because I don't know. Last time I used Premiere Pro, I don't think they did autosave. Or actually, yeah, they do have that feature actually, but what's the reason for not having autosave? What are the pros and cons? Should we have it or not? Command save, manual save already exists via save project button. Command plus S doesn't work, I think, but should be easy to implement. Saves to the same project file silently only if there are unsaved changes. Small saved indicator in the header that briefly appears. This makes sense, but why does Adobe do backups in a separate folder? Should we do that same pattern, or what do other video editors do? What should we do? Both fixes done. Okay, so what can I put this guy to work with? Run the app. If the app crashes mid-save, your main file isn't destroyed, but modern apps save in place because they use safer write strategies, write to temp files than atomic rename. We should auto-save in place. Command has no separate backup, where it adds complexity and users never actually find those backups. Yeah. Well, did we get push these changes? All right, so what else can we do for Content King? Should we spin up 2 more agents and go crazy with it? Okay, that's the only issue. Okay, what else? Import bug. What import bug did you fix? Should let me see. Okay. So both agents fixed the import bug. We'll let them fix the conflict. Deal with the conflicts. All right, so it's up, go test, okay. Let's go to sequence, good, much better. What does the play thing do? What does the play icon do? Forgot to test that. I think it just brings it here. Nice. And we know that's a sequence. Very cool. Color is a little bit nested sequence. Should we have thumbnails for that? Should we have thumbnails appearing for nested sequence? Yes, right now nested sequence clips probably show as solid. You need to render frames from the nested sequence to generate thumbnails, not a quick fix. Worth doing later. Want to focus on higher. Okay, we'll just keep it how it is for now. That's so cool. So what if I double click? Ah, amazing. That's really cool. Assets, sequences, that's really good. I'm just thinking like, I just created a new sequence TikTok, and I try to add the default sequence landscape into TikTok by clicking the play icon, but it doesn't bring it in. Is that supposed to be like that? Because if it is, which is fine, we just don't have a way to distinguish what is the parent sequence or the default sequence, the sequence that should be the parent of all sequences. The other agent builds circular nesting prevention. You can't nest a sequence, but the issue might be that the landscape sequence is treated as a parent and it prevents. Actually, the more likely, bigger point is valid. There is no visual distinction. Do you want main export sequence concept, star icon, or pin? That's the other thing I gotta work on. Holy cow. Oh, okay, that's cool. So it does show me that. Great. So I do have some options here. So we're gonna feature gate some of these things for show. That is crazy. Okay, do you want a main export? Or just fix the nesting so any sequence can go into any other as long as no circular reference. What do you mean circular reference? Autosave, does that work? Bro, that's so, that's too much. I always see projects saved in a new line. It's taking up unnecessary space, like horizontal space is empty beside it. It's taking up a whole new row. So we need to add that into the header properly. And the header itself, we need to address that. I think it's crowded. What options you got for me? All right, I'm gonna employ a new strategy now. Make a ASCII design for the header of this app based on what you think is best. Option B, what is it? Collapse into icons, home, cut mode. I don't think, like, cut mode needs to get out of there. Save project, maybe floppy icon, but I mean, yeah, why? It's auto saving, right? Yeah, I don't think I want it there. Like, if I go here, we should just have file save. All right, let's look at this bad boy. Current, this is the current crowded. Content King, drag area, record, scissors. I think it's good. The scissors is good, but we need a toolbar for all that. A separate toolbar for all that, like text. Icon only for cut mode. Premiere Pro has a tool selection area next to the timeline. It's a vertical bar. I think CapCut has a horizontal option above the timeline. What do you suggest we do? I want to put the cut mode in there along with ability to create text, and I think that's it for now. Maybe we have other things we could put there. Let me know. If not, in the future I plan to add more things that we see people do, like there's no way to add box, like a solid color or gradient color, like color boxes. Another thing I just learned or realized, we need pattern boxes as well. So we should be able to create patterns with code and put that in there, or even SVG. Like, that's crazy. A toolbar next to the or above tools to add. This also declutters the header. Single cut mode moves out. Since cut mode moves out, want me to make an ASCII design? Yeah, just add to the one you created and rename that file, and don't put any explanation unless I ask for it. Remove the explanation you put already in there. see. Sequence and sequence B contains sequence A. That would create an infinite loop. Can't render that. As you can nest any sequence into any other as long as it doesn't create a loop. Okay, do that. I think that makes sense. We can do that. No problem. Probably want that feature. We don't want ABA pattern. So I had a feeling that's what it was talking about. I just wanted it to confirm with me. What do I test? Oh yeah, okay, let's see. I don't think that's the right app. Bro, it's the same shit. Which agent worked on this? Okay, ContentKing.lol. Yeah, so this is the right app. I don't see the changes. You gotta restart app. Let me move it here in case. Oh, my bad. That was just a design file, okay? Where is it? Okay, let me open this again. Alright, so, okay, propose timeline toolbar. Horizontal above timeline. I think I wanted vertical. Instead of horizontal for the timeline toolbar. Fix the sequence clip nesting now, searches, tracks. Okay, cool. I mean, let's go here. Okay, let's see. Let's go to sequences, TikTok. It's good enough. That's crazy. All right, so all right, so we got all that going. Now what? Now we gotta go into, so okay, yeah, I should tell it to fix that, right? Did it do that? Okay, let me see. Where? Okay. Yeah. Wait, before I say yeah. 2 parallel Sonnet agents, one for header and one for toolbar. All right. Let me see where my usage is at. 5 and 12 was where we were at before. Still at 5 and 12? Okay. Claim your credit. Ooh. Use the credit on Claude Code. Jeez. Kidding me, right? So I can go crazy now. Cloud Code just gave me 200 USD credit. Bro, failed to grant credit? Kidding me, right? Why did it fail? Claim your credit. Something went wrong. Give it a turn. Alright, it's not working. I'll try it out later. Parallel agents are good. It's doing its thing. Fix the sequence clip nesting. Now searches tracks. The active sequence only within the try inserting landscape. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. Alright, so I think what should we do now with one of the agents? Yeah, let's ask, how does the cut mode work from prompting to actual cuts in the timeline? Alright, AI analyzes your clips, sends video thumbnails plus transcript to the AI Grok, and asks it to identify the best moments. Hooks? Bro. Highlights, context. I think like this one thing needs to be figured out. It doesn't work so good. I think we really need to nail it down further. Especially this part. AI returns edit decisions. Each decision has source file, in and out, timestamps, reason, type, confidence score. Yeah, so what's not working well is the AI picking bad moments. What? I tried it, and the way it plays out is it just keeps the same video and makes 5 cuts, but the cuts don't really look good or fascinating. It's just like a cut of like maybe 0.5 second or 0.2 second. The AI is just splitting by time, dividing duration by 5, instead of finding meaningful cut points. A better approach for 5 clips from a single video: run energy analysis, find volume peaks, pauses, scene changes, use those as natural cut points. Split add silences, scene transition, energy dips. This ties directly into the analyzer which we already built. Want me to rewrite cut mode to use those instead of I don't know if I want that right now. I have to get into the editing process to know if I want that. What's going on here? Timeline toolbar, is it done? Let's check it out. Nice. Saying there should be a check mark here or something. I don't see anything. Overall is good. I think this should have our logo in the header, the top left. I don't know, like I don't think we should have the logo or app name there. I don't see it for VS Code. Let me see. Yeah. No, we actually do need it for marketing. VS Code, none of them show their logo in the main editor header. That space is wasted. The app title is already in the macOS title bar. Remove Content King text. The traffic light buttons are already there for macOS. Remove context. But if someone's recording their screen using this editor, I think having the name somewhere would be good. Maybe not there, but I'm not sure what ideas you got for me. Bro, I'm so tired today. Today was a very long day. I'm like dozing off right now, but yeah, I'm gonna do it for another 20 minutes and call it a day. Good point. Brand visibility during screen recordings options. Watermark on export. Free tier. Ooh. In the corner of exported video. Small logo in the bottom left corner of the app. Near the timeline. But nowadays I see even TikTok videos, you can remove that TikTok logo from the video. So your suggestions seems like people could just remove the Content King logo from the watermark and all that, right? Or is that the best way? Do you have other ideas? Like, I'll just remove it from the header for now. The macOS title bar already has it. If you want brand, okay. You're right, watermarks are easily removed these days with AI tools, and forced watermarks annoy users. Honestly, that isn't on the output video. It's people see the UI in tutorial screen recordings. When creators show their existing process, viewers see your app. That's why having the name visible somewhere in the UI matters. And made with Content King optional credit, like Notion's made with Notion, that users can choose to show, not forced. So keep the name small somewhere in the UI, not the header, but visible. Move it to the bottom status bar instead. Yeah. Let's see what it produces there. Damn, guys, we're at 35 subs. Wow. Subscribers are growing. That's great. Subscribers are growing. And yeah, we just gotta go off with everyone. We just gotta we gotta go crazy. Let me check where the Content King okay. Now added to the bottom left corner of the app. Let me find the outer containers closing. All right. Hot reloads, Content King removed from header. Now shows as tiny, subtle text. All right, let's check it out. All right, it's removed from the header. Where's the tiny? Now shows as tiny, subtle text in the bottom left corner. Where? Bro, that's not. Nah, that's not good, bro. Nah, that's not good. Let's move it back, but keep it in the center with our new. Yeah. Forget that. I'd just rather have it here. And then maybe commands slash to do different things, maybe. All right, let's check out text now. Add text. I don't see it. I gotta click it. Well, whoop-de-doo, right? It's good, but yeah, it's good. So yeah, actually that's so we got these like animations Okay, I gotta do a lot of improvements here. Fade in. I just don't like how the scrubber shouldn't do that. I think hovering on it, yeah, lorem ipsum, or just like Content King related. So hovering on it shows me a box, and then I can click it. Okay, Content King. I think we're okay with that. All right. Oh, by the way, do I have the website up? I don't think it's working. Yeah, it's not working. Still deploying? Holy cow. No, it failed. Deployment failed. All right, that's something else to work on, but for now, let's focus on the text. I wanna improve the text area. For example, I don't like how the timeline editor's scrubber moves when I'm previewing different animations. And also, I just wanna have a bunch of text presets, like on Instagram story. When I'm creating a story, I can have black text with a white background. That'd be a preset. Have a bunch of presets. First, like it's for me first. So for coders, people trying to learn coding, so we need some sort of like coding fonts, along with like coding related presets, and maybe even like code snippets, being able to add code snippets or Claude code prompts. That would be cool. What do you suggest we do about this idea? Another thing is yeah, like yeah, let's just add that in there. Arial, gonna need more fonts. Holy cow. Cool idea. Here's what I'd suggest. Fix scrubber moving during animation. That's a bug. Animation preview shouldn't move the playhead. Text textile, clean white, subtle or subtitle, code block, highlight, neon, story, lower third. Lower third. That's a good one. Code specific presets. Okay. All right. So while that's doing that, I'm gonna try to get the deployment. I don't think I'll do that in here in this session, but yeah. The scrubber issue isn't from the animation code itself. It's likely that clicking on the preset tiles is causing the clip to seek. Let me check the animation preset picker. Alright, fix scrubber bug plus add text style presets. Actually, this is all related to text panel. One agent is fine. Okay. Alright. Fixed scrubber bug. All right. Crazy. Alright, so text preset, let me see. I'd be shocked to. Okay. That's not good. I can't move the scrubber, and where do I see preview of text animation? Maybe we need a tooltip box to show those animations. So hover on the text animation, or hover on the text and it shows the animation or the style. Or do you have other ideas? What do you think makes the most sense? Yeah, animations. For previous CapCut shows a minute, exactly. I think that's the best approach. Alright, so style show a small preview card on hover, yeah. Show a looping mini animation on hover in a tooltip. Yeah, both are good. Oh, that's crazy. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's nearly 1 a.m. right now. 9 minutes to go before 1 a.m. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this a short stream. But yeah, like tomorrow onwards, probably gonna be going super hard. So let's go. Last few days took a break, not from streaming, just had to attend to some things. But starting tomorrow, we're gonna go crazy with streaming. And yeah, if you have any questions, thank you, by the way. We're at 35 subscribers. It's wonderful. It's growing organically and just overall just growing. And I haven't even released the beast yet. Like, I'm gonna be releasing so much content using this app, and just getting those things in order is gonna be wonderful. You guys are gonna get a lot of value from a bunch of these, from future videos. These are just live streams. I haven't even gone into making valuable videos and shorts. Then the channel is really gonna start picking up. So, thank you, whoever watches, really appreciate it. But yeah, like, thank you. And let's just keep going, keep coding. Let's get to that $1 million, right? By the way, we're at 250 USD as of today in terms of ARR. I mean, it's not from SaaS, but it's from this vibe coding, because if I didn't start streaming, I wouldn't get paid for streaming on for other brands and stuff like that. So I don't think I'm gonna count it, but making some small dollars here and there with that. But my other business, Muscle Digital Agency, we're today I closed a new deal, so that is like keeping me running bills, paying bills and all that. But yeah, like the goal is to transition into this, like make features, code, marketing, distributing apps. Like that's really what it's about. So I gotta figure all that out. It's about time, because I waited too long, too many years. Like the reason I started my agency was to do this full time, making apps and all that. So that's it. Now is the time. It's a golden age for making apps. So we gotta go crazy with it. But thank you, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Take care. Have a good night.